What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cybersword Flashpoint. Got probably a double header-ish for you today. It's late for me right now, so I'm going to try to not have it be an hour-and-a-half long episode. Let's start with this convo, and we'll kind of pivot from there. I've got a very eager client, a Warner Bros. Splicer, who wants to meet you at the club. He refuses to leave. My son is close to his death. And yeah, his wife, his son's mom, got murdered a while ago. They went to go find revenge. He implanted his son with a chem hive and used that to use that to get revenge. And now he's worried that he's getting chased down. He's got a prototype in his skull. People could be following it. Nah, it's shielded. It shouldn't be possible. Okay, fine. Why haven't they chased you down? Don't worry, I passed all their lie detectors. They don't think I'm real. Maybe he left, maybe, but I need to know. And so if you want to send the legwork, we can send roots here. Now, I want to delay a little bit. I don't know if I can, actually. If I back up, I cannot delay. Okay, so I'm going to send Panzer here. The hit chance is kind of the same for all of them. But, yeah, I think sending Panzer is fine. He's not going to be going on the other missions I'm running, most likely. So I think this is fine to send him on this. Off you go, buddy. He'll be unavailable. That's going to be okay. So... great. Yep. As Bimmer is the guy who put the thing together. He gets his thing. We're going to go ahead and run this solo CPU spike here for... probably going to have the Wireghost do it because we can. Pretty simple stuff there. We're also going to grab this Bodyguard job right now. I'm already power level 3, and so the full power, XP, and money coming in is going to be capped out. So worth noting, this Bodyguard job, in fact, does have some hacking inside of it, and so... as I feel a bit more powerful, I'm likely... also against low Zagales. Oh, actually, no, this doesn't have a Matrix Host in it, so this is pure combat. This doesn't need a hacker, and then this one, of course, has room for one. So the goal is going to be to run the solo hack and then put somebody in the trainer and soak XP as we run those missions. Let's go see if I can inject anything here. Looks like we could do something. We can throw in 4 files into the host. And then as far as throwing in 50 IO and 10 AP, 50 IO is actually pretty perfect. We're at plus 20 baseline, so we can actually get both here. And yeah, it seems reasonable. Nothing else here looks worthwhile. So we're going to grab you. Great, that's in. As for the field ops, this would all be combat relevant. But for this one, looks like we can't get anything here as well. So these all have to be essentially ignored. That's fine. We'll find a way to inject files at some point down the line. So first things first, let's go ahead and run our CPU spike. We've got, he's got a slightly injured Cyberdeck, which is too bad, but we have given him the neural toner here. And so the IO is going to line up reasonably well overall. And yep, it's your turn. Go do your best, buddy. I believe in you. I really, really believe in you. You got this. I'm double checking my head. There's something I'm overlooking. I think we're fine. Let's rock. You know what to do. Jack in and get cutting. Sure thing. I could have loaded him up with some blue juice. I kind of forgot to, but it is what it is. Let's load the basics. That should be enough for now. I could load traps. Honestly, I will. I have enough IO that's probably going to be okay. So far, pretty chill. Tally, then can't connect. This is pretty chill as well. Connection, and then can't load is sort of unfortunate. I'm going to go left than right. It's going to be less backtracking. But I've got to kill this so I can load Deception. Tally then connecting is very obvious. Okay, there's very likely to be a trap there of some kind. I'm tempted to grab Spectral Dagger now and then figure stuff out. Let's see. Any action, damage detection is not a big deal. I think odds of a trap here are incredibly high. I'm going to pop this. I can now get rid of you afterwards. This should be okay. Yep, Spectral Dagger blocked from killing a trap, so we got something out of that one. There's definitely traps there as well. Block download access, take 4 downloads, and I don't want to burn Trap Keeper again, but I will move forward. I will stop here, even though I could scan for traps. I don't want to get relocated onto something that dump shocks me, so I'm going to end my turn here. Decent enough start. What do we get on the scan? Nothing too bad. Exit, download, okay. That's pretty chill. Get rid of you on exit, and then anywhere is fine. We're going to escalate very soon. I'm going to load this, and then I'm going to load trap as well. Woke up to ice, not the end of the world. Get rid of you again. Load this guy. Keep moving forward. Not too bad. All right. Tally and then can't connect. We keep going the same way. Grabbing Deception here seems fine. There is a download here. Okay, well, this is already popped, so nobody cares. Go ahead and knock this down. Scan. Okay, we know where the CPU is now. Can't program load is not a big deal, I think. I'm simply going to take my downloads. Note that I've got a decent number of tokens here to where cash burn is probably going to be pretty solid. We're just going to go for it. Didn't kill everything. Now we have. Have just enough AP to finish the scan. Get the CPU spike. And nothing's too bad. Was there anything weird going on here? Looks like everything looked alright. Didn't have quite enough damage, though, worth noting. Either way, I'm out of AP, so I've got to stop for now. Nothing can be unlinked, and there's no active ice there either, so that's fine. Could have maybe gone for the unlink on this or something. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, though. Third and final turn. There's going to be some kind of trap here. I'm just going to walk over and trap keeper it. There's still one. It's if you exit the node. Scan to be sure. Great. All that's mine. Not going to exit the node normally. We've gotten all of our downloads, the functionally 4 locations where they existed. Save disconnect and make it out. All right. Well, solo CPU spike is done. And now we can go run jobs without our Wireghost attached. Get some XP and hype. Good job to you. Vantage Rip Part 2. Got a couple accounts. I think these 4 were what were injected. I could be wrong. Doesn't really matter. Either way, the important thing is I've got room to use the SimStream trainer. I'm going to go send my Wireghost in here. I think it's fine. Have him keep gaining XP. I just really want to power level him because it's a new class for me, so I want to get as much as I can from this. So you're going to go there. We're probably going to start with this thing. We can run a smaller skeleton crew on that. So the crew for this is going to be, yeah, these 4. I forgot to do any other gear here. But if I check, yeah, it's you 4 are going. I would probably pull some of these characters out for detox. I mean, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 for the combat mission. One of you can sit here and detox. I'll have the hacker do that. That seems fine. And the other one isn't going to matter because we're going to sub one of them out for a Vanguard to do the Bodyguard job. So we're going to send you to detox. The other one doesn't matter. We don't need it. Let's go sort out our gear. We got a lot of money as well, so we can maybe boost a room or 2. I'm thinking can at least put power in there. Some of the detox we can put in some cooling. And then... Okay, I don't have 300k for that. That's okay. Underworld Hub just needs money to go to level 3. So all this looks fine. So let's go ahead and get... yeah, we're going to Battle Strike. I think it's fine to Battle Strike. Actually, one thing I meant to look at and didn't. I'm going to go into my roster again here. Are we close to leveling? You are not. You are. You are not. And then... The Vanguard level... wouldn't quite level off Bodyguard, but the Cybersword... if I send the Cybersword instead of the Vanguard to the job, we get to level her up. That's probably worthwhile. It means we have very, very poor tools, but I think I want to level my entire team up to be stronger for this mission, because the mission's going to be really easy. So I'm actually going to run this crew here. Actually, let me back up again. Sorry I keep doing this, but I think we have the ability to take a camera leverage here, maybe. Yep, I can take camera leverage for this, which is good. And then I don't need to block escalation. That's not a big deal. Actually, I would argue escalation is combat relevant. Okay, so this will stay on the timeline. Don't worry about it too much. Can I send my Vanguard onto this? Yeah, but she's bad at it. We just would send Anarchist instead, so I will leave this where it is. I will keep hitting the delay. We'll grab this once we're done, and then we'll boost tokens to make this all look decent. Okay, so we're going to start with the Bodyguard job. And I am going to run this crew. I need her to have real gear, though. Let's give you a slant blade and... Do I have no... No, you're holding a pistol that I can move around. I think moving this is fine because she's going to be able to use Aegis. So we're going to grab you. Actually, I'm going to use the stun club. It has more charges. Give you a silenced pistol as well to be safe. And then you're going to have this. And I believe this squad's going to look decent enough. You're still under-equipped, right? You don't have anything else going on here. You can have a... Caltraxia seems fine. Cramshot. It's Caltraxia. Caltraxia and a smoke grenade. They posted a preview thread, by the way, on them making changes to smoke grenades in the very near future. I'm hoping it's tomorrow. Basically, guards can see 5 meters through the smoke if they're inside it already, and instead of never being able to be shot, it's minus 60 accuracy, does not stack with cover. So functionally hard cover for being in smoke, which I think is more than fair. Still a very good defense, but you can't just like be fully invisible. Anyway, this is going to be the team. Everyone's got a silenced pistol. We've got a stun club and a nano edge. We've got some leverage here, but otherwise only Remake can knock down devices. This should be fine. We're on the ground. Meet Tanya, your charge for the evening. And don't let her die. Got it. Our exits are all the way across the map yet again. There are 4 boxes. I would like to clean them out this time because it's a relatively easier to deal with group. Patch maxes here can buff people up. Extra AP is kind of nice, but it's very, very squishy. We've got a street shock stick here. I feel like this normally wasn't named this way, so they've updated names recently because I don't remember this being the name of something. And then, yeah, wildfires keep having plus initiative and move speed. That's fine. I don't mind that. Let's see. So I'm trying to think if I want to do anything too spicy here. I do want to run all the way across this, but I just want to delay, or sorry, I want to like not deal with these guys as much as I can. You guys aren't very scary. We can let you guys do whatever. And simply kind of ambush you down the line and it'll work just fine. We are not too close to being seen by this camera. We can kind of hide around here. Just going to spam the delays. Let the guards have their turn. You're walking away, which is fine. You can get even closer to you before anything happens. If you're not getting too close, I don't really care. Wildfire, standing around. Probably never moving, actually. If you're walking up in a straight line, you're never moving. Well, we can very safely run most of the team straight forward then. Wow, actually a lot of patch maxes here. It's kind of interesting. Of course, we are power level 8, so we're getting pretty close to end game level enemies. Right now, enemies do not go past PL 10. I think they've said on the Discord that they're at some point going to extend that out to PL 20. I find that Chrome is pretty appropriately difficult early game, and then because you functionally hit max power level relatively early on, like around PL, like... I mean, if I'm 3.0 and they're 8, it's going to be around like 4.6-ish, and then they don't scale beyond that, so... whenever they finally add more levels to enemies, I'll be very happy because right now it's just very easy to outscale your opponents. And so I'm trying to, you know, inject challenges where it's like, okay, well, I can't do certain things. Like, I know that crafting good endgame weapons is a late game source of power, so I'm, you know, precluding that for myself. I know that, you know, kitting out your team with a bunch of street dragons can trivialize the early game, so I'm trying, you know, to prevent that for myself and whatever. Slow things down a little bit, while still having a reasonable chance at playing the early game out and not getting overwhelmed, though I did for the first time lose off my challenge rules just a week ago. I think we can let you walk. I think we can let everybody walk, to be honest. I know you're not going to actually threaten me. And we can just kind of see what everyone does. You're not too spicy. I don't mind this one. You got a little close, but we're okay. We can start predicting you. You're under the bridge. You're going to head back our way pretty soon. Got to be careful about that one. I don't have any stealth tools to keep in mind. I don't have lure or anything, so... If we start dealing with guards, it's got to be, like, straight up combat. Also, the stairs up are right there. Ooh, okay, we're all going to duck. It's fine. But now that you're close to us, it's pretty easy to kill you. Yeah, you're very easily killed. You're standing around. You don't do anything ever. Okay, so the question now is, how do we deal with the fact that you're a jerk, you're not too scary, you're not scary at all? So ideally, like, the team... Yeah, I think we... Oh, no, we can sneak through this way, so... We will probably send a lot of the team... Let's see, okay, what I want is to maximize the value of things. Ultimately, I think Anarchist is going to go for a solo kill here. trigger her claw power, and then we just go. I think. Let's turn off all the cameras right now. Skip all the stuff. I don't have white noise, which is a problem, because a lot of these guys aren't going to move. I want to get you three in this circle. That happens. You're going to walk around. You're staying still. You're walking away. The problem is, yeah, if we don't kill this guy, you're going to hear everything that I'm trying to do, and so we're... And I really want all 4 boxes of the thing. Okay, well, for now, I already know I want Anarchist to get this kill. So I'm going to Silent Stalker. I'm going to run 1 AP up so I can attack you. We go for a basic hit. Pretty good. And then Claw times 3 will likely kill. Yep, that wasn't a glance, so it's now a guaranteed kill. I get to print some action points. And then... Yeah, it's like just awkward to kill all these guys. Thankfully, you're not very tanky. But it's just awkward to get all these kills. So I think we just have to start going for it. You're going to see a corpse. We'll ambush you afterwards. You're going to do nothing forever. You are... I'm probably going to send my Warmachine after you. But this should be pretty playable as well. We're going to start by just dealing some damage, and we can just work this guy down with quiet weaponry. It shouldn't be a big problem. I believe we'll be able to save... Can I get you on 3 AP, please? Yes, right there. This should be fine. You will turn around, but again, we'll just fight you. It's not a huge deal. Let's see. Actually, you go before him. No, it's fine. We can still kill you when you take your turn. It's not a big deal. Actually, the scary thing is if you do see us and go angry... no, I think we're actually hidden. Because this is a step out to fight, so he's going to be okay where he is. Oh, you know what? I should actually really consider using red dot on somebody. Like, red dot on you might be worthwhile. If you go on 16, this means this guy already used his turn to run, and then you come up. That actually might be a really good use of red dot. Unfortunately, I'll only have 1 attack afterwards, but I should really, really consider this. I think it is... I think it's good. I think red dot on you is good. Yep, you're going to walk toward me. I'm going to actually... Can I get you in a spot where you can hide? Not really, because she's in the way. That's too bad. Do I just take this fight anyway? I mean, your initiative is at 16, and I can have Remake slow you down. So I think we can just take this risk, and it's going to be okay. Maybe I move you 1 step. Let me turn on cones for a sec. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Let's just take the shot. It's fine. Do I want to marker sites? Honestly, Downer's going to reach everybody if this crits for the Cyber Knight, so I kind of like marker sites here. I've still got another one for later. Let's do it. Solid damage. Roots should wait. Remake is going to go for the kill. I don't mind that you see me. I don't need you to be surprised to get killed here. Although if I can get this for free, I guess I might as well. Odds of critting are very high, so I'm expecting Downer to pop, although it's not guaranteed. First one didn't crit. Guaranteed kill. Okay, that actually is Downer and Steamroll for the team. Downer did not hit as many as I thought it was going to. You're at 16 and my entire team is slower, but the nice thing about being at 16 is you're going first, and... Well, you might see a count, but you probably won't. I think you won't. You might have line of sight. I guess we'll see how it goes. Everyone might turn alert, and it'll be really scary. I guess we'll see what happens. Thankfully, the whole team is hidden for now, so it's not too scary, but... Yeah, things could get bad. It's definitely possible. I'm going to leave you there. Oh, that Slag gets woken up, which is not ideal for us. Still not the end of the world, but not ideal. You can go solo this box. That'll be decent enough. Dr. Samdara, Dr. Karos, Part 3. Okay. Just keep you running towards this. You can just eventually leave on your own. And then Roots wants to be valuable, but how can she do good things? What can you do that's good for me? Can't ambush you. Can't really fight almost anyone. She's actually going to be kind of wasting her action points, unfortunately. I can sneak through here pretty easily and then, like, wait for you to run up, and that's acceptable, I guess. So, thankfully, Remake and Tanya... Yeah, well, Remake has a good initiative roll. So I can basically slow you down even further, let everyone else completely finish up their turns. And that'll give room for, like, Accountant to hide. Or you can just boost Accountant. That'll also work. If I go here, I get this box. I can get it quietly. You're useless, so I think I actually can kind of sneak up and it's okay. This is sort of weird, but I think it's alright. Good amount of money. And then, where do I actually want to be? Yeah, you're going to hear me. I think actually going towards the middle is fine. You're just not going to see me, so I don't really care. And there's no tally event, so you're not going to turn around. This guy's too far away for me to care. I think you can be there and it's fine. Alright, let's go see what the guards all do. Yep, you're patrolling away. Thanks for that. You are also useless. Oh, I did not think about you. That is actually a very big problem. Because, oh, you didn't turn them alert in time. That's actually so lucky. But you will likely turn... You probably share a status here and turn alert. So this actually became a very real problem that has to be dealt with. This guy needs to die, and fast. Alright. Remake can figure this out with initiative tools, I'm pretty sure. You just go full auto. Oh, wow, the range here kind of sucks, but it's still, I think, my best option here. It's a surprise target, so I get a little bit plus. A little bit of damage, not the end of the world. Okay, how do I plan this out correctly? Because this just got really crappy. Sitho's going to turn alert pretty much instantly. If I kill you guys... I mean, I might get the kill, right? Like, the chance of hitting here is really good. We get damage in the sniper. If I crit, it looks really good because downer pops. If I don't get the kill, the street sniper really ruins my team, though. If I crit this guy, it looks really good. And if I crit, it triggers downer. I mean, I get 5 bullets hit on average. We generate tally, it is what it is. I think we just go for it. I think this is the best. This is the best play I have. How did I not crit either of you? That sucks. Please crit some of these shots. Nope, this is bad. Okay, well, I don't know how you got no crits there. No way you did nothing. I don't understand. You're going next? That's not ideal. Okay, well, Slash Slide puts me in range of both of you. You go next, so I want to kill you as fast as I can. I don't know why you did nothing, but we take those. I really don't know why you did nothing, though. Alright. You'll get low. You won't die. It's fine. I'm not allowed to stun. I go here. I don't care that you hear me. What I want is to deal some damage to you. Okay. I'm going to Aegis so that you can hit me and it's not going to be a big problem. I'm just going to go hit you now. That looked not great, but it was whatever. Probably should have Caltraxia'd before I started moving, so I could have converted 1 AP into a move point. You're not dead. Hopefully you don't kill my guys. You're looking like you're going to shoot at me, or you're going to grenade us. Grenade those two. Okay, yep. You buffed him. Oh, his initiative's up already. But you're probably going to shoot my Cybersword. Yep. Oh, the first one misses. We take those. She does have evasion armor, by the way. That's kind of helpful. Oh, he got 3 hits because he has bonus AP. That makes sense. Yep, okay. That's all shielded. These guys are very likely to act for real with all the gunfire they've heard. I have basically her and Accountant to attack with. You're going, and you're going soon. Also, we did not win initiative in almost any of these spots here, so as scary as some of these guys are, there's always a chance they don't actually do anything. And of course, you've got all your buffs on still. If I go here, I have an easy Crimson Vector onto you. And I've really got to chase this guy down as a thing, because they've all won on initiative. Yeah, how do I deal with the fact that he has a really high initiative? I have no idea. I'm going to Caltraxia here so that I have just the ability to run around and do stuff. More initiative is a good thing as well. Cool, you won't see me. That's good news. But yeah, this guy needs to die. And then, I don't know if I can get this kill, but I'm certainly going to have to try. I'm going to start by going there. You see a bad guy. Understood. Crimson Vector. I'm going to stay in range just in case I don't get a good hit. We got a good enough hit. You're going really late, so I care more about this Grunt Captain. Going down to 2 AP is going to look okay, I think. That's a lot of initiative, right? 4 initiative, yeah. 2 action points, 10% move speed, pretty good stuff. Anyway, though, I can active slice you, and then I have 2 claw attacks. That might be enough. Accountant can clean up if he has to, probably. This guy likely won't actually get full contact on us. So let's power slice you. Pretty solid hit. Claw attacks look really good with his armor being really low. Okay, nice, you're dead. Thank you, 0 AP claw attacks. That helps. We still have a ton of tally, of course. I am tempted to see what these guys try to do. But that's pretty scary. These guys are all alert anyway, so does it matter which one I go for? Not really, really. That kill seems worth it. I really would like to risk these guys getting to do nothing. But what I should really probably do is throw a smoke grenade or something. So, Roots is in the open. Ah, darn, and I don't have look ahead available to know what they're actually doing for real. That would be really helpful. Because, I mean, they've heard so much gunfire, they're almost certainly going. I think we should get some clears. And I think, let's see, I mean, with Remake being spotted, Tanya's hidden, but if Remake dies, we lose the game. Roots is, frankly, expendable, as sad as, you know, that phrasing is. I mean, if I hide and look for the re-hit, that seems acceptable. I can still burn 1 more move point to get whatever I want. But I also need to, oh, but the thing is, I need to throw smoke to make sure my team is safe. There's 1 kill. You are suspicious, not alert. Can I get this for 1? Probably not. If I go here, I have direct line of sight, and it's likely to be good. I think killing you is good. We're making a lot of noise, which is fine. Do I want to marker sights this guy? Is it needed? How good's the shot? It's pretty good. I won't have... Oh, the problem is I don't have any AP left if I do this. I think this blocks enough cover that I'm not worried about my Cyber Knight. If I'm wrong, obviously we lose the game. Actually, I can Iron Grip. I can get this kill, which I think is actually good. And then what I can probably do successfully is... Okay, I am going to marker sights. I'm going to marker sights you. I'm going to step back here. So you're going early. You're going to walk out, make contact, and probably stop. You're going to actually turn alert, and you might fight. So either way, it's going to be pistol Overwatch. And I'm just going to hope that this is good enough. Yeah, you're investigating. Okay, I stopped you early. So you're done, but now this person is alert and actually fighting. But you don't have great line of sight. He's in cover. How? He's in cover, is he not? Reinforcements right there is not good. Also, the Wildfires got pretty good initiative rolls. You're on the way. You saw me, but your turn is over. No, it's not. Pain Editor helps. 16 to hit and 18 to hit, and they got both. How? Absolutely how? Also really unfortunate that, I mean, the fact that it was 18 to hit is wild to me. Okay, so look. What needs to happen is this guy's got to get out. He's got a first aid kit. I need to get rid of some of these guys, or hide from them well. This guy's going to be hard to deal with because Anarchist just doesn't have that much she can do. Roots. Yeah, okay, so we're a little surrounded here. And I need Accountant to get to safety before these guys go hard. Now, these guys are hidden, but this guy's very much in danger. And, okay, so yeah, you are spotted, but you go early. The only people I know about is Anarchist and Accountant. So I think I need to boost Accountant up. I'm going to short yield, and all I can do is get to about here. But that'll at least lets me put down smoke. I'm trying on vision cones for a sec. Like, if I run to here and throw smoke, that's not the end of the world, and I'm kind of safe. Accountant should probably heal himself so he doesn't get, he doesn't get to go very far. It's not the end of the world, though. I think you're just going to run up there and stand there like an idiot, and it is what it is. You're going to be sitting in the smoke. That's your play. Yep, that's your play. You don't have anything else here. Okay. You're done for now. Remake is going to run to here and do pretty much the same thing. Put the team in smoke and just buy us some time. Aiming towards the front gives us more to play with on that side, which I think is correct. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to aim this, but I don't think so. I think towards the front is correct. I'm doing some thinking real quick, which is... yeah, I think this just makes the most sense here, actually. Make sure he's pretty clearly covered. Great. Let's see, you rolled a 15. I can beat that almost certainly. So I think we send our 2 swords people to go run this down as best we can. It's not going to be great. But we already know Remake rolls higher, and she can do something like Interference Spike to make sure that the rest of this fight goes well. And this guy is not going to be able to turn alert, I don't think, at all. They probably should prioritize standing in cover, though, in case I do get jumped by somebody else. I think striking from here is correct. 45% times 65% to shred. We got a glancing hit. Kind of sucks. Your turn is over, so I'll Lumen Spear you, so you're crit chanced for the rest of next turn as well. Roots could just wait. She can't really do any real damage. She's in smoke, so doesn't need a Caltraxia. I think delaying and letting the guards run toward me is fine. We've got several turns I can play in the smoke, so I'm not in a rush. And yeah, Anarchist outrolled on initiative. I'm not too worried. Let them move. You're going to investigate. You did not quite... okay, now you're alert, because this guy shared status with you. Overwatch cone doesn't matter. You can't see her. Overwatch cone doesn't matter. You guys going to turn alert? All of them are going to turn alert. Okay, this got spicy. It is time to run for the exits. You didn't catch, which is good. Tanya, you're going to try to stay hidden and... yeah, just run for the exits. I think hugging that wall is fine. Can I go any farther? Yes. Alright, off you go. They don't know you're there, which is good. Now, Cyber Knight and Cybersword are still hidden. They still only know about these 2. Roots can't delay any further, and honestly, there's nowhere else for us to really go. I have another smoke. Dr. Karos Part 5 seems nice. I'm going to have you hug there. You'll still stay hidden. He will try to turn, but she's going to block line of sight. We can keep running with smokes and probably do okay. I'm not too worried about this one. I could risk for this loot box, and I kind of want to. Again, she's hidden, so I'm not really worried about her safety. I don't see why they would run this way, so I think she's allowed to do this. I'm being a little greedy, but, like, I don't see myself dying for this. One thing I want to check real quick is, do I have Power Slice back? No, not even close. That's fine, though. And then you're running up. You did turn alert. You turned everybody alert. A lot of alert guards here. 2 fatalities. Taking cover. But yeah, you can't shoot me. Smoke ends at the end of this turn, so I've got to be careful about some of this stuff. Yeah, okay, landmines came up. Sure. I don't know if I want to run forward quite like this. I might run forward 2 and throw a new smoke. I am a little worried about you guys running to the left. I don't think it's going to be too bad, but there is some room for concern. I think marker sightseeing you is good. Let's see, can Remake guarantee she goes first next turn? No, pre-computed is down for a long time. Look ahead is down as well. I mean, I could still just delay. I can't imagine someone running past this to Overwatch Cone. I think I'm allowed to wait still. Alright, Anarchist. Oh, I should have still gone for the marker sites. That was a mistake. We're now relying on getting a little bit lucky to get this kill. First hit shred is a huge deal. Suddenly his armor is crap. 2 claw attacks, not likely to kill. Sword strike, actually thankfully glanced, which means I now do get this. Nicely done for me. Anarchist is still spotted, but they're not going to reach me yet, so I'm happy to wait and see what they try to do. Remake is hidden. She's allowed to wait as well. I might scramble this camera, but I might need to save it. I don't need to save it for anything. Looks like Tanya can pretty safely get to the exit, and everyone else can as well. We can keep waiting. Smoke blocks him pretty well. Alright, Roots can spend 1. That's you. Okay, sure. It's a pretty solid weapon mod, I think. And then you're just going to run straight forward. Nothing else for you to have to do here, I think. I don't believe I have a reason to throw down Deflection Field. I think we're just fine. And they're clearly not willing to rush past the smoke here. Yeah, they're really not willing to do that. Alright, well, Tanya's going to keep running. Try to snap you to the wall. That's not bad. I should maybe... Well, actually, I'm gonna snap there first and then consider going for a sprint. I think sprinting next turn makes at least as much sense. Yeah, I'll just do it now. It's fine. I'm not going very far, but that should still be within 6 AP at the end. Alright, I can delay 1 more and wait for Remake to do her job. But Oopso can't really threaten. Nah, I think run forward 2 AP, throw smoke makes a lot of sense here. Just want to kind of guarantee his safety is what it comes down to. Let's make sure I catch him. That looks very much safe. Alright, you're good. And yeah, smokes are really strong, don't get me wrong. They definitely could have shot at him with a -60 to hit, and there's always a chance that would have worked. I'm going to have you yield. I'm going to go ahead and have the Knight knock down this camera, since I'm just kind of running forward anyway, and I have a spare action point. Generate a little bit less tally if at all possible. We're not escalating anytime too soon, as there are no new events, but we're okay here. And then Anarchist. Yeah, you are spotted, so I should at least make sure you're hidden behind some cover, so they can't kill you. And you standing there is okay. Well, the only person they can see is Accountant. They're not going to put anyone else in Overwatch Cone. Let's go here, actually. I'm going to extract you. Even though you are holding a medkit for me, I don't think it's going to matter. Alright, Remake goes first. Slow everyone down by 2. Doesn't seem all that valuable. Accountant goes very late. He can probably still make it. I think he has enough AP. I mean, I have 2 to spare on the Cyber Knight. I'm going to hold and use Interference Spike where I need, if I need to, like, lower any initiatives or something. Or, sorry, break Overwatch. Oh, actually, smoke lasts longer than I thought it was going to. I just got my count wrong. Still, though, running forward was correct. But yeah, looks like they were not... Well, now you could have gotten out there instead of an Overwatch cone, right? And he just buffed his team with AP and move speed, so that got a little bit scary. But, yeah, we're fine. Alright, Accountant. Oh, he does not run fast enough. He cannot make it over. I guess he won't jump this great. Is that even better than doing it this way? If you do it this way, you get to be behind hard cover, which is pretty useful. Eventually there's an Overwatch cone, though. I guess if you're here, you're really hard to catch. I feel like that's not the fastest way to go, but maybe this is like a really bad jump. Yeah, I kind of like this as the routing. No, I still don't think that's faster. Really can't spend 1 AP to stand right there? That's annoying. Huh. Maybe it is just faster this way. Okay, whatever. I'm going to stand here. It's hard cover. No, it's not hard cover for everything. Yeah, let's stand there. That's hard cover for everything. It's clearly 1 action away from getting out. I'm going to have you yield to remake. We're going to put remake at least right here, and then you're going to delay again. Let's get my charge done. I can't yield you any further. Fine, I can delay you to 1. Tanya gets out every time. Have 1 AP to spare in case I need it for some reason. I don't. End of turn 9 is looking pretty possible here. I have 1 Overwatch breaker. If I end, I am mineral 17. That seems fine. And then Roots has some spare battery, so why not deflection field and make this job even harder for them? I'm thinking blocking this off seems acceptable. You have a smoke, so I'm still going to leave you. Also, you're hidden. I'm just going to leave you here as well. I don't believe I'm in danger. You roll really well on initiative. Yeah, you're fine. More landmines, not a big problem. Alright. I don't see how Accountant gets himself killed here. He has marker sites, right? Yeah, you can Overwatch break if needed on 1 person. I think we're fine. Let's just go. I guess there is still a chance he gets killed, but I think it's really, really unlikely. You're far away. Roots can leave now for funsies, and at least we always succeed in the mission. You can't shoot me because of this wall. This actually blocks one of the Overwatch angles. Look at that. You actually have a chance at doing something a little spicy. Yeah, some of them could have been an Overwatch, but I do have the AoE marker sites, so I could have blocked a lot of them there. Yeah, you can't do anything. For fun, I can knock you out of it. Just to prove I was that cool. Alright, not terrible. We're 43 minutes in. I think it's... I can probably run the other Battle Strike. It'll be okay. Yeah, he is, of course, wounded, though, which is not ideal. I kind of wanted him for the other mission, but... oh well. I think we'll pay for the faster recovery via Dr. Ash. And then we'll do whatever training is needed. So yeah, she has the expensive one and the cheap one. I can basically drop 8k to save a day, but I think this is fine. Off you go. Let's go spend our points. So our face can now grab field coordination. And we'll grab all of this stuff to get a bunch of tokens and try to inject more and better files. Warmachine gets the +1. She's 8 as well, which means I need to learn a new talent. I am tempted to go into Cybersword right now. I think I want to grab... because I don't... as much as these things are kind of fun, they're really far away. And so I'm going to grab my plus... eventually I'll grab Pulse Gen Master. I don't have a Pulse Gen right now. So I'm going to multiclass into Cybersword here. And I'm either grabbing Slash Slide or Improved Power Slice. But baseline Improved Power Slice isn't any better. I have to go all the way through here to grab cooldown. Grabbing +1 charge would require 2 points. So I think I just go Slash Slide, and I try to invest in that. I think that's worth it for me. Could also maybe go to Flexion Fuel to Aegis, but that's going to take a lot longer to get to. So that's fine for now. +1 on you. Remember that I wanted to get this. Okay, I was going to grab... I think I was going to grab this for the move speed outright, and then grab the +2 here on 7, and then grab this on 8. But I think I'd rather have 6% move speed all the time, 10% kinetic conditionally, or a 1-turn cooldown drop on Choppa. So I actually will grab this at 6. I'll grab this on 7, and I'm grabbing that on 8. That's my training done. Of course, this mission's now going to require somebody to step up into this spot now. Didn't additionally want, but here we are. Nice thing is you are equipped to be a bit of a sniper, so we can actually just give you all the soldier stuff, and it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. You at least have Vanguard wall. So we'll give you the Vulcan Punch. We'll give you a revolver instead, because I might as well. Give you that. I'm going to go buy some more smoke grenades, because they're just kind of the best. It's 2 for now, it's fine. You can have one of them. So if I sort by gear, I guess you're missing a combat drug, to be honest. Cram shot is not it. I'm going to sell this, actually. So what kind of cool combat drugs can I buy? Caltracti is okay, but what I actually want is VCAPs. Yeah, it's a bunch of evasion and move speed and whatnot, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to buy just one for now, but you can have your VCAPs. My Cybersword, Caltracti is fine with the smoke grenade. You're holding first aid kit, which is okay. First aid kit and smoke, first aid kit and smoke. That all seems fine. Okay, this is the team. It's looking okay. Did I forget to put someone in the trainer? I did not. Okay, that's good news. Yeah, this is due right now. If I was to boost with field coordination, it would only give me combat leverage, which, again, I have declined to be available here. So, we're against a Blue Ox, which shouldn't be too bad overall. We sadly still don't have our 5th Merc until we can upgrade to level 3 Field Op, which is probably coming soon. Oh, I need to fix one more thing, which is I, of course, don't want silencers, so drop the silencer from you. The Cybersword, we're going to switch this to a SMG. Double check the mods real quick. There are no mods to grab. Double check the body mod here. Yep, that's all fine. You've already got that going on, and then you... Honestly, you can grab a shotgun. I don't know if it's actually better than you having that, but it is some ranged power, and I can put on the barrel and the body mod, which is kind of nice. I'm thinking it's either 6 accuracy and 1 max optimal, or 3 accuracy and 2 max optimal. If I'm hitting from at least like 14 meters or so, the max optimal is better. I'm going to go here. I think it'll be fine. The 1 min optimal is just not going to matter here. It's 1 meter. It doesn't mean anything at all. Yeah, no mods there. Eventually I'll build the NanoFab. I don't have it yet. This is the team. I've got some drugs. I think we'll look okay. We've got a shotgun. You know what? No, I need to do one more thing, which is I need to take away this from you. And you are going to hold on to this Urban Assault. Now we've got what we're looking for, more or less. Yep, that looks fine. This looks fine. Neurorot's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I believe there's no weapon mods for this. No, there's not. Okay, then we've got what we've got. Final thing to think about is I might not want the crit one. I might take the minus recoil instead because I've got nothing else to really use, but nah, it's fine. I can use downer and stuff. All right, here's the team. Let's go. Boots on the ground. Let's go kill the Blue Ox. Plenty of high-quality enemies. The bulwarks, thankfully, aren't too tanky. They're also, thankfully, pretty far away, which is good news. Most of them, I think, can't reach me easily on the first turn. Yeah, I'm really far away. I can't imagine any of these guys getting a good first shot. So we start with delay span. We know that Tiger does have refract. We know we have smoke grenades on at least 3 people. This guy is at 10, so I've got to make sure that you delay down to 9. Otherwise, we're fine. You delay down to 9. Tiger going last at 2 is probably correct, actually. I think Anarchist wants to go after Remake. I think Remake wants to lead here. And then these delays all make sense now. So you're on the way up, you're in full cover. You're on the way up, you're not. You're on the way up, you're in the open. You're going to wait. You're on the way up, you're in the open. You're on the way up, you're kind of hard to hit. You're on the way up, you're easy to hit. You're going to go last and put down a wall for us. You're on the way really far. Are you going to throw a grenade for the team? I don't think so. Oh, you are. Oh, that's 5 people? That's going to be annoying. That buff lasts a while. You've got one too, it looks like. I don't love that. I don't love how buffed you guys are. So, let's see. Thankfully, didn't hit everyone. But these 3 all got it. And what they got was 40% built-in armor. Now, the minus move speed is actually kind of nice because we can kite you guys even farther. Now, right, like, this is pretty killable. And these guys, I think, like, kind of won't get in range. You've got an Urban Assault, so, like, I'm not too worried about that part of it. Still, though, wow, my Warmachine just does not have the chance to fight right now. And if I waste... Well, it's not going to be a real waste of Downer. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is... Yeah, I mean, I can't really fight without being in only light cover. But we work on this guy. That's always going to happen here. If we take these shots, it's decent. We crit and shred, which is kind of fun. But unfortunately, Downer only popped on 2 people, which is not exactly ideal. Look out for more initiative seems acceptable. Who are we trying to slow down, though? I can almost catch all 3 of you. Sure, whatever. Let's see, what's my initiative going to be? I'm going to min roll of 15. Okay, these guys definitely go ahead of me. And I want to be safe, so I'm going to actually end my turn just standing there. I think it's going to be very hard for these guys to get... actually, if you go here... No, you have a shotgun, right? Okay, you can't be useful, and you have an SMG. Yeah, I don't think this gap is a good fight for them. And if I stand here, I think the truck even blocks some of it. So I think I can stand here and be very safe. I think you're good there. Root's going to have a hard time being useful as well. Range on this gun is 16 meters. If I go here, I'm kind of out in the open. If I go here, my range is going to be kind of bad. Minus 25 is not terrible. I think I can jam this, and it's not the greatest, but it's not complete garbage. It's some damage. It's fine. I'm going to put you here by the Cyber Knight. Anarchist really can't get stuff going on. She's got a shotgun. There's no way you try for this. I'm going to put her somewhere like this where she can ambush this squad. I think it's actually okay. If some of them pull around and come this way, I mean, this is like incredibly well covered. But if some of them divert and come this way, it's actually probably good for me. But she just can't fight this group. So I'm just going to put her over here. I think that'll be fine. And then Tiger has a decent chance of actually playing it out. Yeah, railgun shot looks pretty good here. No one else in range, that's fine. You actually missed that? That's wild. I just think you're far enough away that they still can't shoot you, so go ahead and try. Okay. Good enough. And you can't anticipate, yeah, you can't anticipate bad guards. Or, sorry, alert guards. They really spawned right there? That's terrible for me. Okay, hopefully you can't do too much. You indeed cannot. Well, we have to play for this group now. Okay, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to, first things first, just put down this wall to buy us some more space so we don't get flanked as easily. These guys hopefully don't get in... Yeah, and I can get to here to fight, and it's okay. I mean, I'm within 16 meters of most of these. It's not terrible. I'll probably Caltraxia as well, because I might as well. But yeah, first things first. And the wall is here to block less so movement and more line of sight to make it harder to get the shots off. It lasts for a full 2 turns, so this turn they can't reach it anyway, but next turn they still can't shoot us. They'll have to ambush them afterwards. Yeah, as long as we can block like all the actual shots, that looks playable. I'm going to Caltraxia. It's a 1-for-1 anyway. And yeah, I don't get that far. I know that. But at least I'm in soft cover for you guys. And I have line of sight on this 3. It's the best I've got. I don't know if that actually... Let's see. What's your initiative rolls? 10, 11, and 11. Okay, if I delay, I can wait and maybe remake puts downer down to make this attack better. So let's delay that. You shouldn't have really any fight at all on me. In fact, the move speed debuff is really doing some work here. I would like to save 1 AP. Oh, that doesn't count as cover right there. That's too bad. I want to have a 4th AP so I can use initiative tools in case there's a reason to. Yeah, it doesn't really count as cover, it looks like. Please crit one of these. Crit, crit, and nothing else. That sucks. Or rather, shred no crit means no downer. But at least we shredded the one guy who has armor. Oh, one of the 2 guys who has armor. Brute Wayne has the debuffing grenade and hasn't been shredded yet, which is a little scary. Let's see. Do I want to mess with initiative here, and can it be useful? Not easily. I can -8. Which, yeah, I can't get anything good out of. So, I think my only play is just shoot a bullet. Let's get the Grunt Captain low. Get the Bulwark low. Nope, you suck. Alright, well, it is what it is. -2ing these guys doesn't have any real value. So I think you're just done. If you're coming up that side. I could have considered doing a hard delay and looking for interference, but unlike the guys coming up the middle there. You're buffing more of your team. That's fine. This guy shouldn't be able to do anything yet. Actually, giving these guys durability when they're chasing me down is thankfully counterproductive. That Overwatch cone should suck. You're real, but you're at 20. Remake can preempt that and make something happen. You actually have Slash Slide. Pretty fortunate here. I'm thinking you should definitely use Hyper V-Caps here. Let's go Combat Drugs. Probably still not in range to get everything I want. No, not really. Yeah, if this isn't Slash Slide, I might... I need these kills. I'm going to start here. No matter what, I'm going to start here. Slash Slide won't get me 3, right? No, it won't. I'm tempted to Crimson Vector 1. That will cleanly put me in Slash Slide range. I'm going to use... Yeah, I think we... Okay, here's the weird plan. I think it'll work. Okay, I'm gonna Crimson Vector you for a free hit. Great. I'm now going to Silent Stalker for 10% Kinetic is Pure. I'm now going to Slash Slide all 3 of you, while staying in range of all 3 of you. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's a hit, and it was a glance, actually. I need to active shred you. We've got a glance there as well, which sucks. But with your armor being that low, hand blades are going to get the kill. Unless I... Nope, I got it. Down you go. I have some spare AP. I min roll 14, which isn't too scary. You already had your turn. We can let everyone else move for now, and we got some space to figure things out. So I think we can hit the delay. You actually have range on one guy, but we don't have to go for this right now, although I'm likely to be honest. Still, though, for now I can wait. 10% move speed on silence is not a bad thing either. And I think these guys have a really hard time getting here and having AP left, so I'm still okay on this side of the map. Roots does not have any more charge of the deflection field, so this is going to be a thing soon, but we can use, what's it called? Smoke screens. Okay, you stop short, that's fine with me. That Overwatch cone is useless. You're running towards the left-hand side, that's fine. I don't mind them being hemmed up there. You're on the way up, good for you. Yep, that's fine, don't care. Alright, and then the last guy to go is you. I think we should let you try to run. I can't easily. Tiger doesn't get the chance to do that. That's fine, though. You two can wait, and Tiger can go for shots. Again, I don't think these guys can actually threaten me too heavily. Gamma is slowed down here, and I believe you're not going to have a real fight. I think this is going to take you 6 AP with -10. So we shoot the Grunt Captain twice. First shot is a shred, which I love. 68 to hit. Oh my gosh, you are cracked. What's her crit chance even? It's got to be pretty low. It's not terrible. No, it's actually 4%. That's actually wild. I know the shred chance is good on this weapon, but still. Yeah, shred chance is 57, but that's just incredible to me. She rolled low. This guy doesn't have a fight, right? Nope. I did debuff one of my guys, though. Minus evasion is a problem. Okay, we basically wait for these guys to charge in then, and hope our combat drugs don't wear off too soon. But, yeah, you're going to hold this side and go duel this dude, I think. That should be fine. We've still got many slash slides available for roots here. I think you standing there is very safe. Again, this thing should still be... Am I misremembering? When did I use... No, I used Deflection Field on this turn for sure. This is the cooldown. So this is still going to be up. So I can stand there and it's fine. I can't get... I can't walk through it, but I can get myself into a fight and then like throw a smoke or something. So I think this is safe. These guys can run towards us and it'll be okay. Yeah, and these guys are only having defensive grenades, so I'm not too worried. You can stand there, you can end your turn, and you should be safe. Alright, let's see how correct I am. You don't have a fight. There's no way. Nope. Okay, whole team going at 10 is fine. I don't think they have a real angle from there, so I think my knight standing where she is safe. If I'm wrong, I lose the game, though. Right? If they all have shots here, it's very, very bad. I just don't think they do. I just don't think they have a shot. You can wait. That might be a max range shot. No, it's not. Okay, you should be out of AP, though. Alright, I'm kind of liking this. We can keep waiting. This guy's obviously going to be pretty easy to kill. Okay, you might go re-overwatch. You might not. Nope, you're done. Please charge in. No, you didn't charge in. I hate you. Okay, you rolled pretty low. Are you grenading again? No. And you didn't go very far either. Alright. Ah, you buffed the team. That's not great. You gave the entire team 5 accuracy and a move point. I do not like you all having a move point. Now, Downer is ending this turn, but I can re-pop Downer and even steamroll. What I think I need to do is go first on my knight. Let's see. If she spends her AP, she goes down to 14. And I can go back up to 22. But I can also look ahead these guys and drop it by 2 again. So I can guarantee that I min-roll a 22. So I can lead the charge and actually get the Downer crit. Just going to lead with that and then delay. This guy's useless enough. I'm just going to have Anarchist come over and play this. And this guy's just kind of sitting over there being useless. It's fine for now. Well, I'll put you there. We'll start shredding. And I think we can play fairly aggressive with initiative tools. I might be wrong about that one, but for now, it's how I feel. Pretty solid damage. I think I have very low opinions of the lasers. I'll just burn the AP. And that might save me a charge or 2 of my claws. Doesn't really do much here. She's out of AP anyway. So again, remake. If I spend 5 AP, min rolls a 22. I think standing out and... Actually, I really need to reload the gun is the problem. Okay, this wall drops at the end of this turn, unless I'm really misremembering. Which means I should be safe to just walk up like this, take the reload, and then I can shoot at these guys full auto, and it's decently likely to be okay. And if the first shot misses entirely, I can just cut my losses after 1 set of shots and move on. Yep, she rolled... Wow, she actually almost min-rolled. That's not ideal. I'm thinking I do want to go and use the Urban Assault, so going full auto against these guys seems decent enough. The one thing I'm a little bit afraid of is running out of... Okay, so I'm just going to go for these shots right now. decent damage, but I guess these guys actually don't have heavy armor, so they're just, it's just damage. Okay, that went kind of poorly for you. But anyway, I'm worried about getting ambushed here. Like, my min roll is 12. And if Remake does not land any of the stuff here, it could be a problem. So I'm going to pop Aegis to make sure I am less likely to be instantly killed. Tiger gets a shot. I had a little bit here. I think shooting that guy is fine. You are landing your shots, and I love it. Alright. So our initiatives are kind of interspersed. Thankfully, they're really far away, which is good news for me. I'm worried about you having a real chance at playing the game, though. So I'm going to target the Bulwark as the primary target here. If I crit, please crit. If I crit, we downer the entire squad, basically, and this whole thing looks really easy. Thank you. That's a crit. That's a downer. And my team gets to do a whole lot more stuff. Now, am I okay with those things? Tiger's still not going very early. You're still pretty real. So I can step out here and shoot once, and then I can... Oh, I can make you lose your turn. I can -6 you. That's generally, I would say, worthwhile. I want... Let's see. For now, I want to yield and see what Roots & Co. can do, and then throw smoke. So there are no melee enemies. And so we're safe to go for pretty aggressive stuff at the start. Yeah, if I delay, Gamma gets to go. But Gamma's the only one who gets to go. Which is maybe okay. And Roots and Anarchist can go run her down. I'm going to go ahead and let Gamma have a turn, and I think we'll be alright. So I'm going to delay. Roots is going to go try to kill as many people as she can. Start from here, slash slide, try to slash slide into Gamma. We'll have a decent number of AP to spend, it should be acceptable. This might be way too risky though, like, I might be griefing. I guess we'll see. Hit there, hit there. Yeah, this doesn't really make a lot of sense the more I look at it. I'm going to yield to Anarchist so that she can do her job, and hopefully it looks better, but I'm pretty sure it won't, and I'm stupid. We're just going to be stuck here, putting down a smoke grenade, and hoping we don't instantly die. But, like, Roots can throw the smoke grenade. It's going to be fine. I am tempted to shotgun you, by the way. So I'm standing here. Now, if I attack you, I have 75 to hit and 45 to shred. If I shotgun you, I have 82 to hit, and I have 2 chances to shred at 70%. This is a way higher shred chance. We got the shred. Now your armor's all gone. I can't do much more. I guess I'm just going to shotgun... I'm going to shotgun you. I'm relatively close by. Guaranteed glance doesn't really matter because you can't shred in a glance. But I'm going to spend my action points. We managed to get both shreds there and even crit, which is hilarious. Claw 1. Claw 2. Bonus action points. I guess I'll shotgun again because I can't do anything else. I think walking up doesn't do anything because I have no other actions left. So I guess I'll shoot you. Wow, I mean, it's a guaranteed glance, but you actually got the hit, which is pretty sweet. That looks pretty good. If I had active stun, I would consider using it, but since I don't, I'm pretty sure the play is use a smoke, and this guy is still definitely a real chance at being a threat. If we smoke here, we block the entire line of sight, but that guy can still get past us. Like, yeah, you have +1 move point and plus 10% move speed. You can move a lot. So I'm thinking we throw smoke here on turn 4. It dissipates on the end of turn 6. We can also do something like this, and... Now, I think making this person run farther to break line of sight is correct. which is pretty clearly put the team in smoke. And we can do more later. Great, these guys are safe. You can't really spend 1 AP on anything, but I'll delay anyway. You don't really have a shot. You'll have to go and find a reload. Or I can try to refract. I could just go refract plus reload here, and it'll be okay. I have some... No, I don't really have shots there. I think reload the railgun plus refract is fine. This will basically make it impossible for this person to do anything to me. I'm tempted to, like, step up a step as well. And put refract even closer to the team so that we can, like, move forward if needed. Yeah, I'm going to put refract here. This should make it almost impossible for this guy to do anything. Remake can delay down to 3. Okay, you're staying there, which will make it very easy for my melee characters to fight you. You rolled very poorly on initiative, which is good news. How about you guys? Of course, you're all behind smoke, so I'm not too worried about it. Is there... Okay, there's no more spawns coming in. It's just these guys. Fair enough. We're also getting close to an hour and a half, as I said I didn't want, but oh well. You, I believe, shouldn't count as actually in smoke. Actually, I'm going to yield just to make sure. I want to know if my Cyber Knight is able to fight this. Yeah, it tells me I have line of sight. That's good news. I think we just shoot the AR and it's fine. Maybe I hug a wall? No, I can't really. Alright, well, you're there. You're behind smoke. You're really unfightable. I guess they could fight from over this, but not from where they're standing. Go here. Take your shots. Yeah, recoil is pretty real at this point, but we still got the crit in this round, which is wild. This goes to show you, RNG is RNG. You rolled a 13, but I'm not willing to rush you just yet. We'll let you get out of your spot. So run you close to the team. This seems fine. Alright, up you go. Let's see. How are you looking? Redline's still on, so you don't have to go for a kill just yet. I think we can have Root solo this then. Let her trigger Choppa. Likely to get the kill. Spend 1 AP. Get the kill in 1. Yep, that's 2 AP back. Great. Let everyone else have their turns as you run up. Same for you. Same for you. We can let Gamma go. She basically has no chance at getting a real fight. So let her do her useless whatever. Yep. Alright, initiatives are looking a little bit spicier now. Remake does not have pre-compute up, and so I could be at risk if I'm not careful. Basically, I can get exactly 1 strike and then have to hope we're doing okay. That seems a little bit foolhardy. So I think the play is simply reload the assault rifle. Smoke will still stand for all of this turn. Stand at the front of the smoke and get ready to fight some guards. You should be fine. Tiger... Okay, can get line of sight, which seems worthwhile. Start picking this guy off seems okay to me. 25 meters is going to be bad for that person's SMG, so... Yeah, we just take our 1 railgun shot, and it'll be okay. You lied to me. You said I could shoot them. Okay, well this one's not going to lie, right? Okay, a little bit of recoil, a little bit of buffed evasion, not too bad. 58. Okay, she finally missed. I mean, she hit, I think, 6 straight, or at least 5 of 6. I think you running up, standing in smoke, and reloading is fine. You can join in the fray soon enough. This smoke will still last for all of next turn, so we can play around it, no problem. Okay, she high rolled. Remake will have look ahead and have interference spike. That's enough that I'm willing to let Anarchist take some risks here and go for some of the higher initiative enemies. Her min roll is going to be like a 12, but I can sort some stuff out, I think. Alternatively, I can just go for this kill, and it'll work reasonably well. Then I can duck back into smoke. That's probably the better option. We'll do it that way. Strike 1. Glance, I think. Yep. Strike 2. Down you go on a real hit. And then... yeah, can't do much else. That's okay. I don't... actually, I'm going to reload the shotgun if I can. Let's see. What's the shotgun cost to reload? Is it 2 or 3? Yeah, some of them cost 3. This one costs 3. So instead, we turn off vision cones. We don't need them ever. I don't know why I had them on even. I just got used to it, I guess. It will stand you at the front of the smoke. You're going to be safe. Next patch, it's going to be minus 60 to hit, and it's not going to be nearly as freebie, but minus 60 to hit is still very, very good. We let them act. Your grenade is not damaging me, so go ahead, make my day. I've been debuffed. Oh no. Minus 25 evasion is like, you know, a very real debuff if they could, you know, use it. But for now, smokes are invulnerability, and so I'm winning the game. Okay, cool. You're going to go buff your teammates. They're going to have a lot of armor. Did you hit my team too? I feel like that was really near my squad. I don't like that you slowed me down, actually. But, okay. Tiger can't do much without waiting for other things to go on. I think you standing there is fine. You can find some shots with the revolver under heavy cover. You'll be okay. I'm not worried about this. Our Anarchist managed to stock up some hand blades charges, which means it's time to go cut some armor down. Your armor is shredded. We get our one basic hit. It was pretty solid. This means 2 hand blade kills. Ooh, that one might have been... No, it wasn't a glance. Darn, that one was. Okay, well, we low rolled. You can't use your 1 AP on anything except hiding, which you definitely should do, of course. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we're seeing... So, I'm reading things out loud, okay? So, I did 33 kinetic after 25 kinetic percent soaked 39. Now, the asterisk here is, of course, 25% kinetic and 40% built in. So, if you think, okay, reduce 40% of 75% is going to be... Don't do math. Another 30% off, so take 55% off, and it's like, oh yeah, that's the math, right? So it doesn't get listed here. In fact, I'm going to send that as feedback. Feedback. Built-in armor is never listed in the how do I want to call it? The text-based damage recap. Look at the top line of text here. It says 25% kinetic. Reduced 39 with 33 remaining, but that's kinetic plus built in. IDK what you want it to look like, but I think BIA should be surfaced. And yeah, if you don't know, by the way, built-in armor reduces any type of damage, and it is multiplicative against your other armor types. Whereas if you have, like, say, percent bonus kinetic or percent bonus ballistic, it is multiplicative on the armor that already exists and increases that number, which ends up being really good. I mean, they're both good for their own reasons, but math. So I do have Downer. I don't have Steamroll. I will probably have to slow down Ada, who doesn't go for a long time. But let's stand here. Let's AoE this. I can't Steamroll, but I could Downer. I did, and it hit Ita, which is good. I'm going to Interference Spike you to slow you down even more. And then Look Ahead to slow all of you down even more. Now Anarchist gets to go first. And now I get to do that shot. You've actually missed every pistol shot so far. What was it, like 40%? But what was it, like, an actual acceptable number? I think I want to maximize for you being able to fight this guy at the start of next turn. Because Udo has no chance at living. Like, someone's getting that kill no matter what. So I want to put you here so that you can take that fight. Club is not the best choice for that guy, but it'll be fine. Alright, well, I can steamroll now, so I would like to take this kill and give my team some move speed and stuff. Oh, that's going to look real good. Oh, look, you died. No way. I cannot get an attack. No, I can't. Alright, well, doesn't really matter what I do then. I will wait and smoke if things go really poorly. I don't know why they would, but you never know. Silence for move speed seems reasonable enough. All I can do is attack with 2 AP. Range on this is 5. Min range is fine. Okay. We just go here and shoot at you once, and then it'll be successful. Coin flip is what it is. Wow. Maybe I should have walked actually closer to get the guaranteed glancing hit. That's my fault. Whatever. Basic attack. 102. Not ideal. Basic attack. There's the crit. Good job. It's over. The Ox are done. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. We kicked their teeth in. We got a solid 109 base XP. Got another 10% or so from that. Remake levels. Tiger levels. Pretty good stuff here. So I will need to start grabbing this stuff. It's going to be time to start going for all the legwork. That's totally fine. We can do that. Let's spend our training first. Cyberknight goes to 9. Yeah, so 9 is a +2. So I could have, you know... Well, yeah, whatever. We learn Rewind. Again, Downer is already capped, and Steamroll's already capped. I think I could go here, and then 10 can be move speed. Rewind range is really valuable. I mean, all the Rewind stuff is really good, don't get me wrong. But I've been wanting to try, like, what the move speed feels like here. I think this actually could be pretty good. And I've actually wanted the look ahead cooldown a decent enough for the time. I'm just going to go here. Leave Rewind as 1 pointer. Go here, and then... I really almost never do the range by 10, but I might go... I don't know. I can't imagine going 2 for the plus charge, but I'm going to try this at minus 30 move speed, and maybe it feels good. Librarian levels up. He gets level 9 for the +2 as well. Again, next talent point is at 13, so we're pretty far from that. I will eventually go Phantom Slide, though, when that comes up. So, I don't think I need a third cash burn. Again, I do eventually want Phantom Slide, but I'm pretty far from that one. We'll spend 12 here, then 13 here. There's a world where eventually I go Phantom Slide, Pin Drop instead of cash burn. If I can invest heavily in things like Unlink, but Unlink doesn't give me more tokens. So, really just this here is all I really want to go for. Trapkeeper in a somewhat similar boat. I might go for a +3. Getting much of IO is pretty cute, don't get me wrong. AP is kind of useless, so going for a +3 for the charge is not it. But I can imagine going here. I could imagine going Security Siphon and maybe a bit of range. I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I would like if we could solo a lot of my security device stuff, so if I ever go for more Bodyguard jobs, I can run 2 combatants plus him, and he can solo the devices. Well, share it with the Cyberknight. I really don't feel like I want any of this stuff on deck bending. I know I'm going to go eventually Phantom Slide, so I want token generation, which actually might mean Spectral Dagger is the play. I think Trapkeeper charge is really good. I think Unlink cooldown might be worth it. I don't always need this, but anything with multiple charges, anything with 2 hosts is much more likely to have value in cooldown. Like, oh yeah, I like skipjacked and then, you know, I skipjacked into an SCU, I knocked stuff down, I like burned Unlink twice, but it's a 3-turn cooldown, and so by the time I reached the host on 7, it was all back, you know, that was good. Getting some IO on Trapkeeper seems kind of nice. It already gives me AP. I think I should probably grab this. This seems really worthwhile. Don't know if I really want to go here, but grabbing cooldown, because 10 is a +2, so grabbing cooldown and cooldown here seems pretty worthwhile. I'm down for that. +2 for you as well. You definitely could invest in 0 action point. I think plus distance here is not very useful. Either one, really. I might actually just stop on just cooldown, then plus charge later on. Keep in mind, though, level 8 is also plus a talent. I'm going to use that to go... I mean, stand up short is pretty bad. I really don't see myself actually wanting to go minus accuracy on some enemies. I mean, it's not bad if I have to go combat talent, right? If I have to go in combat levels, I can debuff a pretty decently sized squad, 14 meters. But I really don't feel like that's what I want to do. I'm not running into drones nearly enough for me to care about this. This is like pretty clearly not the play, although it is right there and, you know, very easily pathable. Really, I think Overdrive is not really the play either. I could go into Glasswalker and just grab the +2 here. This node doesn't work, and the 1 AP is pretty OP, but at the end of the day, I still need to learn something, and everything else is pretty far. I think Glasswalker is fine. I think I might just, like... might spend this point so I can grab it right away on 8. I think it's acceptable. And then I'm just going to spend for 0 AP Refract, which seems pretty easy. Probably going to ignore the top half, but at some point I'll probably, like, at level 9 or something, I'll grab the +1 charge Refract. I find this to be so very useful. Pinger's good too, but I think 0 AP refract is kind of the business. Having 0 AP talent is just like, it gives you a lot of space to work with. This boy's still in the trainer, but I don't have any missions for a while. I'm gonna do that later. I have a lot of cash. I need to try to sell some things. Let me go into this and look for file sets. Yeah, debt personnel is mintable. Experimental personnel is... Maybe I can high roll and get the legendary. That would be nice. West Side gang beams. Okay, we got a lot going on here. Not used by a set. You're already at 90, so you're already in line. This is just cash. This can only go to a few people. I might bump Bimmer here. Yeah, you're already in line. I want to bump Bimmer so I can get him to maybe start a power play. That'd be cool. Let's push you up, and then this one could be sold to Luther, so I'm going to leave him in the list. Same here. Do I have any weapon blueprints or armors that I would sell? I would sell you every time. Otherwise, you have Find the Limit broken, so let me double check. Yeah, I would never use anything here. You go there. That account is fine, and then this one could be sold to Luther as well. I'm going to keep playing for him and trying to boost him. Dr. Ash is also a real viable option, though she doesn't buy this. Does Dr. Ash buy any of these? Yes. I actually do want to push Dr. Ash towards the limit break here. I would like her to get on a power play. So I'm going to sell her this, actually. Put her in line. We're about an hour and a half. Of course I am. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, is he actually recovered already? No. Okay. Now that I have some downtime, we can run the second legwork. We're going to go send Anarchist, who's going to gain solid XP for it. We can send Tiger now as well, but she's way worse at it, so let's not. Great. Let's go ahead and boost our legwork here by 20%. Let's go ahead and upgrade the building now. I really want it. This allows me to get a hover operator to make my combat missions easier. That, to me, is really worthwhile. I have an open detox bench. Let's go send somebody. Sort by stress. Cybersword is at 60. That seems good enough to me. And here, let's go burn a token there. Simstream Trainer, when I have money, can be upgraded. Those are all going to be sitting on red for a while, I'm pretty sure. Influence break for you. Cool. Vertigo Smith can go on a power play. There are plenty of good Doctor power plays, but I kind of... Well, I mean, I can always skip them, right? I can always just be like, nah, actually, we're not going to run that. I think putting them on power play is fine. Medical items, combat, drug, street, they're all kind of useful, but it's fine. You can be on a power play. I don't really care. Height break for you. I don't love... I mean, strength is fine, but I'd really would rather... Loyalty's okay, but I'd really rather see you get a trait. It's not the best trait. It's actually probably the worst one I could have gotten, but it's still better than Will. Maybe even not. Will does give cyber weapon damage. Don't want to... Okay, there we go. See, because we have a legwork here, and I wanted to jump the token to coincide with that, so here we go. Mystic River legwork. If you want to read the text, feel free. No one can go, so I've actually got to delay this after all. Actually, no, you're in detox. I don't really care. Oh, actually, everyone sucks at this. You're on legwork. Okay, I'm going to have you cancel detox then. And you're going to run this, and if you fail, you fail, but at least you gain the XP. Alright. New token in 10 days. Not going to come in time. That's okay. Let's boost everything by 20% again. Should make things look pretty good here. Can play some time forward. The Coffin Hotel was squeaky clean, too squeaky. Wave some money around, and K-Mill, you pick some stuff up. This is the German connection, it's what we do. Let's go rescue your son. 11th hour is due in 2 days. We can use field up to push it back. I'm going to sort all this out. Next time, I'm going to spend the XP as your thing completed. You have +1 talent, and that means I can go learn Supremacy. So that's mine. Great. We're going to stop right here. I don't want to go any farther. I'll figure everything else out on my own time. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time for 11th hour. See you there. Bye-bye.